Big up, everyone. I hope you're well today. I'm going to do a show for the next hour. I'm going to talk about Trent, going to talk about a lot of other things. Like and subscribe. Get ready for the show. Afternoon, everybody. I hope you are well today. Wanted to do a quick show for an hour. Obviously, the news has broke about Trent. There's loads of other news which has been announced as well about many other things. I also wanted to talk about the last game. I also wanted to celebrate 20 times. I've been on loads of other shows, but I haven't done my own show because I've just been too busy. So I thought I'd do a quick hour for all you guys out there and girls. I hope you're enjoying your bank holiday. And I hope you've had a good weekend with your family and loved ones. Obviously, it's been announced today that Trent is going to leave. He's going to go to Real Madrid. I wanted to kind of look at some of the details in that. Maybe get a little bit of a sense of how you're feeling about it. So you can definitely put some comments in the chat to let me know how you feel. I'll tell you how I feel, and then we can cover off a lot of other things as well. I wanted to kind of look at right backs in general. I also wanted to have a look at some midfielders, and I also wanted to look at the striker situation, and I wanted to go through a little bit of a dive about the forwards that we have, the forwards that are out there, the right back that we have currently, as in Conor Bradley, and the current right backs that are out there, and also maybe have a look at a couple of midfielders as well, because everybody seems to be talking about the fact that we need another midfielder. I don't particularly think we do, if I'm honest, but we can have a look at some of the midfielders out there, because I think it's really hard to replace two of the best midfielders in the world. Like, to actually put another guy who can actually go in there and do a job as good as them. But we can have a look at that as well. And then any other business as well, any other questions you've got, we can put in there as well. So the stuff on Trent, just want to bring this up. Obviously, we've seen, if you haven't watched the video, I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get copywritten, but also, to be honest, I don't really want to hear what he's got to say, because he spoke so much crap for the last year or so that I've had enough of it, to be honest. So it was announced by, according to the Times, Paul Joyce, Alexander-Arnold wanted to clarify his plans now, rather than waiting until the title parade on the 26th, as he does not want to be viewed as a coward who sneaked out the back door. That's a really interesting spin on it, because that's exactly what he wanted to do. Like, we all know that's exactly what he wanted to do. He wanted to sneak out the back door, but he wanted to sneak away because Liverpool weren't performing well and we hadn't won the league. And he wanted to just go, look, the club's not doing as well as I'd hoped. Unfortunately, I need to move somewhere new to continue my legacy, to carry on winning more trophies. That's what he wanted to do. But unfortunately, it scuppered his plans, because we then got a brilliant manager, and we also got a fantastic COO who managed to get everything back up and running and carried on seamlessly from Klopp and carried on continually challenging. And that's what happened. He never expected that to happen. And that's the biggest issue we have, okay? A couple of other things. Confirming his departure in a message on X on Bank Holiday Monday. Talk about shit timing. Like, seriously? Talk about the worst timing you could possibly think of. After we got beat by Chelsea and he had an absolute stinker of a game and got dragged off, and on bank holiday when everybody's having a good time and probably celebrating from winning the league still, and he throws that. What a selfish twat. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I've defended him a number of times as well recently, saying, you know what? But to release that on bank holiday when all the Liverpool fans are happy and bouncing, you're a selfish twat, mate. Sorry. Okay? Next up. This is easily the hardest decision I've ever made in my life. You condescending little fuckbag. Like, seriously? The hardest decision I've ever made in my life. You're full of absolute shite. Like, absolute bollocks. I'm sorry. Like, and I don't care if I get monetized for this, for swearing. Absolute bollocks. Easily the hardest decision I've made in my life. You are talking out of your absolute rear end. Easily, the 10+ million signing on fee hardest decision I've made in my life. Yeah, I'm sure it was really difficult. What an absolute fuckhole. I know many of you have wondered why, or been frustrated that I haven't spoken about this. I think first or foremost, I wanted to say it's not an easy decision and there's a lot of thought and feeling that's gone into it. If there was any thought and feeling that went into it, you would have just signed a new contract. You wouldn't have asked around for the last 2 years. Like, how much thought does it take when it takes you 2 years? And you continuously turn down contracts. That's not thought. That's rejection. There's no thought into that. That's just rejecting contracts. There's a lot I would like to say, he said to Liverpool fans. The main thing is a massive thank you. You guys have been there from the start with me. You guys have supported me and been there. I felt the support, the love. Everything that you guys have done has never been unnoticed by me. I've loved every single minute of it. But 10 million quid can make it all go away. 10 million pound signing on fee will make it all go away. The hurt. Oh, you felt it all for me, fans. But guess what? I'm going to walk out the door on a free transfer, get 10 million quid, and Liverpool get jack shit. The fans get jack shit back from me. No transfer fee. No, not going to get a transfer fee. No, I love the fans. I love the club. But I'm not going to let you sell me so you can make some money back off me. Why would I do that? Oh, I know why. Because then I don't get 10 million quid signing on fee. All about the money, you selfish twat. Okay. So should we have a look at the real stuff here? Yeah? Let's have a look at the real stuff. Real meat and potatoes. As Ornstein points out, losing Trent Alexander-Arnold isn't a good look for Liverpool's owners FSG, given that a £100 million asset will be walking away for nothing. All about the fans, all about the love for the club, Trent. Yeah, well done. Well done. Don't let the door hit you on the backside on the way out. Absolutely worse than Owen and McManaman. 100%. 100%, because we hadn't won anything with those guys. And we certainly weren't going to win anything with those guys. Like, they left because Liverpool weren't winning. Like, we weren't Premier League winners. Like, we hadn't won a Premier League. Like, we hadn't even challenged, like, for a Premier League with those two guys. So, yeah, I can understand that they might want to go and win some more bloody big trophies. It's crazy. It's 40 million. Is it 40 million? Well, fuckity do. Fuckity do, it's 40 million. There you go. Anyway, should we just skip the bullshit and we should look at the real thing, eh? Bellingham link up? I wonder, eh? Bellingham link up? England roll? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so Trent's wages. Yeah, let's look at Trent's wages, okay? Because this is something that's been a continuing issue that everyone's talked about, is we just didn't offer him enough. Yeah? When he signed for us from the youth team, he came in and he was on £3,000 a week. Yeah? After a year, he went to £12,000 a week. Let me just say this right up here now. Raheem Sterling didn't get that pay rise. Raheem Sterling was on £5,000 when we signed him. Yeah? Raheem Sterling nearly won us a Premier League with him and Suarez on their own. Like, let's not make no bones about it. Raheem Sterling came in as a 17-year-old and carried our asses under Brendan Rodgers for a long time that season. Like, serious. And he did deserve a pay rise. He deserved to get a pay rise, Raheem Sterling. But he didn't get one. And he ended up moving to Manchester City because we didn't pay him. We didn't pay him what he deserved. Trent got paid. He got 12 grand, and then he went up to 40 grand, and then he went up to 180 grand. And I believe he was on 200 grand at the end, by the way, because there was other bonuses that were included. He was pushed out by Rodgers because his agent wanted him to get a pay rise because he fucking deserved one. He actually absolutely deserved one. Raheem Sterling. He was being flogged as a 17-year-old up front by Rodgers. Anyway, regardless of that, he was offered by FSG or Hughes or Edwards or whoever, like, you know, whether it was Julian Ward, who knows? But we all know that he was offered the most money as a right back in English football, which means he was offered over 250 grand a week. And I think this is the interesting thing that we need to look at is the contract. Where's the contract? Contract is, yeah, here. Contract is a 6-year deal worth £240,000 a week, which is a lot less than Jude, by the way. Jude's on 400. Yeah, £240,000 a week. So he's took a bit of a. He's gone in on a lower wage than most of the other players. I'm pretty sure Camavinga's on that much as well, with a reported significant 7-figure bonus payment, which is the reason why I said 10 million plus, by the way, because that's 7 figures. But someone said 40 million. Okay. Can we all just be honest now? He's gone for the bag. And I've never seen so much waxing and flexing and basically giving Trent any kind of pass than Sky Sports. Because 2 years ago, he did an independent interview for the newspaper and said that his favourite team in Spain was Barcelona. He's full of absolute crap, and everything that all of this revisional stuff, all of these interviews, and all of these media clips that he's done in the past are all going to get brought back out the woodwork, and they're going to make him look like an absolute ass. They are, all of them. And we might as well start with the England one, when he basically said that he didn't think he was going to win anything again with Liverpool. That's what he said. He had no faith that he was going to win anything with Liverpool again. And you want to sit there at the end of the season after you've just walked the league title, and you didn't play much part in it, mate. You didn't play much of a part in it. I'm sorry. You didn't play a huge part in us winning that league title. You really didn't. Like, you had more bad games than good games, in my eyes. Yeah? Quite a few mediocre games. I'm sorry. But you didn't have a huge part in us winning the league. And you sit there and go, oh, I want a new challenge. So what is your new challenge? Is your new challenge to go and win titles in another country? Or is your new challenge to go and get bag? To go and get the money? Because staying at Liverpool is a new challenge, because you're under a new manager. You're under a new coaching system. Yeah, that's a new challenge. But if it's a new challenge in another country, tell us how it is. Like, why didn't you say this a year ago? Why didn't you say this 2 years ago? Why didn't this come out earlier? And it makes more sense if it comes out earlier, because we can understand it. Okay, yeah, fair enough. You want a new challenge. You've won everything with Liverpool. Great. But start weaseling stuff out now on bank holiday after we've won the league, and then Sky peddling your crap, saying, oh, well, Real Madrid's my boyhood club. Real Madrid's your boyhood dream, is it? What, not playing for Liverpool isn't? Are you really trying to piss the fans off even more? Well, see you later, mate. See you later. You're just another player. That's all you are. You're just another player. Just another player. Just another player to play for Liverpool and have left. That's all you are. There's plenty of them around. Plenty of those around. You're not going to be in the same corridors as Virgil and Salah and Stevie G. You're just not. You're just not. You're not going to be seen as a legend at Liverpool by a lot of fans because of this. You're just not. It's really, really, really disrespectful for the way you treated the fans now, and the shite that's coming out now. The absolute shite that's coming out from Sky, from you. I'd rather you just sloped out the fucking back door, mate. I'd rather you just sloped out. While everyone was lifting the trophy, you just scarpered off. Like the snake you are now. Slithered off like the snake. Because for me, all of this crap that's coming out from the media and Sky Sports and your interviews, it's snaky. It's snaky. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Raheem Sterling got so much abuse. Raheem Sterling didn't even do an interview. He didn't even do an interview. Like, Raheem Sterling left Liverpool to win trophies. Like, Liverpool weren't winning trophies. Like, Raheem Sterling did exactly what he said he'd do. Like, I'm leaving Liverpool because I'm going to win trophies elsewhere. And guess what? You can have 50 million for me. I'm cool. Like, Raheem Sterling is still called a snake. Like, when he played for Manchester City, the fans were calling him a snake in the ground still for years. We got 50 million quid for him. We are not getting a penny for Trent. We're not getting a penny for him. Like, we got 50 million for Sterling, and he still got called a snake. He ain't getting away scot-free. I'm sorry. The fans are going to give him grief. The fans are not going to cheer him off like he's a hero. And they shouldn't. Yeah, he would have been on 250 grand a week plus. We offered him big money. We offered him big money, Chills. We did. 100%. Yeah, I do worry about McAllister. I do worry about McAllister. I think McAllister could be next. I do. It feels like McAllister is a player they really need as well. Like, they need that Tony Cruz replacement. They just haven't got it. It does feel like McAllister could be another one, maybe next year, the year after. But if it is, it is. Like, I trust Slot to make it work. I really do. And actually, that's all I wanted to do on Trent. Okay, so I'm finished with that because it started to annoy me. So what I wanted to cover next, we did, mate. You're absolutely right. We offered him huge money. I think I personally, I think we offered him over 300 grand. Like, I really do. I feel like we went above and beyond for him. But it is what it is. Like, so what I wanted to talk about next is I wanted to talk about, well, who do we get to replace him? Because is anybody confident that Conor Bradley is going to be a fit starting right back next season? Like, put a 1 in the chat if you are, put a 2 in the chat if you're not. Because, I mean, Conor Bradley's been injured a lot. Like, he has. Like, unfortunately, he has been injured a lot, and he keeps on getting muscle injuries, which are really concerning, and hamstring injuries, which are just concerning. Like it's not Vanderson, mate. It's just not Vanderson. You need to watch. It's called Peneka. I think it's called Peneka. He did a video on Vanderson. Vanderson's not good enough. He's just not good enough defensively. He gets pushed off the ball way too easily. Like, he's not good enough. You're not confident. I'm not either. I don't think Bradley can do. I don't think Bradley can do more than 5 games, like, without getting an injury. I'm serious. Like I have major concerns about whether this guy can stay fit for an entire season. I do rate him. I think he's a great player. Yeah, Peneka, that's it. Peneka FC. He's done a dive into Vanderson. Dumfries. That's an interesting one, actually. What I'll do is I'll bring Dumfries' stats up here now. Actually, that's a good shout. So he's 29, by the way. I've got Kunde. I've got Kunde on my list here. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to basically look at a couple of right backs. Okay. So this what I've got up is called Data MB. If you ever want to check it out, it's sensational. It basically gives you the age and a lot of the important statistics which you need as a player in that position. I've also got Frimpong on this list as well, by the way, just to have a look at. Jed Spence, that's a really good shout. I'll put Jed Spence in there as well. I'll put Jed Spence in there as well. Anybody else? No, not Reece James. Friggin' hell, he gets injured just as much as bloody. He actually gets injured more. Who's AWB? Who's AWB, James? Pedro Porro. Good shout. Who's AWB? Aina, that's a good shout as well. That's a good shout as well, Aina. There's another one as well I want to look at. Williams. Nico Williams. Anyone else got Wan-Bissaka? Oh God, yeah. Like absolutely. I think Wan-Bissaka's an absolute baller, mate. I talked about Wan-Bissaka when he was at Manchester United and got absolute pelters. He's a proper player, Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, I can dig that. Oh, he's 27 as well. He's still not that old. Thought he was older. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through Wesley Franco. That's a good shout, actually. Let me have a look at Wesley. I don't think Wesley's got enough stats. No, he hasn't got enough stats for to get brought up on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through a couple of these players and we'll have a look at potential right backs yet. Okay, so Trent, defensive actions. In fact, the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at minutes played because I think it's really important. Minutes played for me. We'll put Reed in there as well. Okay, we'll put Reed in there as well. Okay, so we'll look at minutes played because I think it's really important that we look at minutes played. I'm going to get rid of my head. Okay, 2 seconds. No, I won't because that doesn't make any difference. I'm just gonna zoom in. Okay, yeah. Okay, so minutes played. So Trent's played 2,400 minutes this season, so he'll do about 2,500 minutes. Yeah. Just looking for similar numbers this season. You've got Frimpong 2,400. You've got Jules Koundé 2,800. You've got Anaro Martinez, who's the guy that Slot talked about for Girona. 2,500 minutes he'll do. 2,700 minutes, Pedro Porro. 3,100 minutes, Wan-Bissaka, always fit, always available. 2,900 minutes, Ola Anana or Aina. They're the players that are kind of sitting in those numbers. Then you've got 2,000 minutes by Dumfries. What else? 2,400 minutes by Nico Williams. So just looking at some of the numbers, yeah. So they're the players that have played the most this season, yeah. So we'll look at defensive actions. Trent has had a lot of defensive actions this season, considering 63%. Yeah. Then you've got Koundé 57, Jed Spence 69, Pedro Porro 76, Aina 58, Nico Williams 99. Like I've talked about Nico Williams like a lot. We won't get Liverpool. It's just not going to happen. Gertrude is a good shout as well. Like that's a really good shout. He's Slot's old player, but he's had a really stinky season. Like he really has had a bad season. I'm not gonna lie, like he's had a bad season. Hato's left back. Liv Morento's not going to happen. Just they're not going to let him go. I mean, everyone's talking about Tottenham players on here by the looks of it. Archie Gray's phenomenal player, but I just can't see it. Can't see it's got. I know we wanted him under Klopp. Yeah, so we've got Nico Williams, who's our ex-player by the way. Wan-Bissaka 87. Gertrude's 58. So looking at good defensive action numbers, I'm going to say Jed Spencer's in there, Pedro Porro's in there, Nico Williams is in there. Wan-Bissaka's in there. Trent's on 63, so Kunde's in there. And then you've got the likes of Gashuda's in there as well. But the likes of Giovanni Reid, I mean, he's only 18. Like, I just can't see us going for someone so young. I just don't see us going for someone that young. But his numbers are quite good, 52. Then you've got the likes of Frimpong 1. Frimpong doesn't defend. No point getting Frimpong. He's just not a right back. Martin Fernandez 17. That's really low. That's not good. Anaro Martinez 21. That's not good. Dumfries doesn't do any defending. 6. Then you've got the likes of all the others are reasonable for me. Then you're looking at progressive carries. Yeah. So you're looking at the amount of times the player carries the ball from the right back position forward. Yeah. So let's look at these numbers. Trent 21 hasn't done that a huge amount. Obviously 88%, 88 for Frimpong, which is he's basically a winger. Kunde 16, not great. Martin Fernandez 21. It's all right. Martinez 32, that's good. Dumfries, you kind of want someone that's in between. Like, so you probably want someone who's around the 30, 40 mark, if I'm honest. Spence 90, that's a lot of carries. Pedro Porro 50, great numbers. I'll ask you a question, chat. Tottenham don't win the cup, yeah, and Tottenham finish where they finish, which means that they don't even get into Europe. Would you try and get Pedro Porro to replace Trent? Like, would that be a perfect signing? He's a good defender. He's also good going forward. He's also really good at crossing as well, by the way. Pedro Porro's crossing numbers are great. 66. They're better than Trent's. I mean, Gertrude's numbers are brilliant. 89. But I think Pedro Porro's numbers are just fantastic. If you look at Pedro Porro right across the board, yeah, he's younger than Trent. He's better at crossing than Trent. Like this season, he's got similar XA, which is assists. So expected assists, similar. Progressive passes, similar. Defensive actions, he's better. Defensive duels, he's twice as good. He's better aerially, and he's better with progressive carries, and he's also fitter. For me, I don't think you need to look anywhere else than Pedro Porro. I just don't think you need to look anywhere else than Pedro Porro. And if they're not going to get into Europe, surely Pedro Porro has to be a player that we go and look at. He has to be a player that we go and throw 50 million at. Like 50 million, 60 million would probably get you Pedro Porro. Like, he does everything that Trent does, but he's better defensively. And he's also fitter. Like, the guy's never injured. Nico Williams, for me as well, is a really good shout. Like, if you look at Nico Williams' numbers, he's younger. He's younger than Pedro Porro. He's better at crossing. His expected assists are lower, but he does a lot more defensive work, which is what you'll see here. Progressive passes are lower, but he does play for Forest, who do 99 defensive actions. That's just in the team that he plays. His defensive duels are fantastic. His aerial ability is really good. And his progressive carries are really good. And he's never injured. And also another thing about Nico Williams, he can also play on the left. So if we need Robbo to get a rest, then Nico Williams can play on the left as well, which means that he could be defensive cover for the left and the right. Like, he could do both sides, which means we probably don't have to buy a left back or a right back because you just buy him and he just does both. He doesn't pass as well as Trent, but nobody passes as well as Trent. Like, we kind of know that one, mate. But we're not buying a right back to be the creative outlet for Liverpool. That's not what we want. We don't want our right back to be creativity. We want our right back to be a fucking good right back. Like, that's how we want our right backs to play, which is the whole point in Bradley. Bradley's not a sensational passer of the ball, but he's really good at carrying it, and he's pretty good defensively, and he's also fit. Like, runs back and forth a lot. Has a lot of pace. Trent doesn't have a lot of pace. Like, he just didn't have a lot of pace. He got caught on the ball a lot. He got ran past a lot. I think he's been dribble past more than any other player in the Premier League, like, this season, which is quite wild. I don't think he wants any creation from the right back next season. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. So, I mean, if I'm completely honest, if I had a top 5 list of right backs that I want to replace Trent, so just give me your top 3 right backs that you'd want to replace Trent, and I'll tell you mine. I'm going to put them in the chat now. So I'm putting my 3 right backs in the chat now. Do you agree with them? Would anyone have an issue with one of those being signed as a Trent replacement? Also, bear in mind, we still have Connor Bradley. What do you think? There's 44 of you in here. Like, come on, please write something in the chat, will you? I don't want to be alone on this one. Yeah, give me your comments in the chat. You wouldn't argue with any of those. Williams, yes. I think I think what's really interesting is the amount of people that have really started to look at Nico Williams as a genuine player to come back to Liverpool. I think it's really interesting because I didn't actually want him to go. Like, I thought he was really good when we had him, but he just couldn't get past Trent. Like, he was never going to have a career with Trent there. Like, unfortunately, the only thing about Wan-Bissaka, Seb, is he played for Manchester United for a long time. Like, I'm not sure the Liverpool fans are gonna accept that. Like, I'm just not sure they're gonna let that one. They're gonna let that one slide, because he played for Manchester United for a long time. There's a lot of people that like Jed Spence, and it's fair enough, but his numbers aren't fantastic, and he has been the main right back in the team when they have been poor this season. Like, Podro's numbers have been really good, even with them playing badly. Like, he's still been the one that's producing. Like, he's still been heavily involved in goals, assists, defensive actions. Like, I do feel like that's one that we could actually get out of their door. Like, the one with Nico Williams would be difficult if they got into the Champions League. But if Tottenham didn't get into Europe this season, then I think that's definitely an option that we could actually get him out the door. Porro. I know he didn't play well for Manchester United, but nobody played well for Manchester United really, and it wasn't his fault. Like, I thought he was actually all right for United. Um, he did get a bad injury, I think, once, didn't he? You don't think Koundé's happening? I mean, according to what's going on in Barcelona, Koundé hasn't signed a new contract. He's only got 2 years left on his deal, and he wants to be played as a central defender more than a right back. But obviously, if they win the Champions League, and they win their league, then there's no reason why he's gonna leave. Like, he'll stay. Like, they're going for the treble. Like, there's a potential treble under Fink. Sorry, under Flick. Yeah, I think so too. I think he's too important, but he's still a player that I'd want. I can't deny it. Um, anyway, so that's my three, my choice of three. If I could get them one of those, then I would love to get one of those. Um, yours is Wesley, Wan-Bissaka, or Koundé. The Wesley one's interesting because I just haven't seen enough info on him. Like, he's only played half a season. Like, I know he's dislodged Vanderson at the international team, but I just haven't seen enough of him. But we all know now that we need a right back. Like, we all know that we need a right back now. Like, that is literally confirmed today that we will need a right back, which is an unbelievable amount of players we're going to need this window. So we're going to need a right back. We're going to need a left back. There's a potential that we're going to need a centre back because I can't see Gomez and Quansah being at Liverpool next season. And we still haven't sorted out the new contract for Canate. So there's all kinds of stuff up in the air about the centre back position. And Dean Huijsen is our number one target. So I don't know what's happening with him, but there's a lot of rumours coming out now that he could actually go to Real Madrid as well, because his dad's been liking Real Madrid links posts on Instagram. So I don't know what's happening there. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I can't see us going for an ex-Man United player. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, it's an interesting one. There's also another guy as well. Actually, I didn't bring him up here. Is it Decoypia? Is it Coypia? How do you spell his name? How do you spell the Belgium guy's name? Is it Coypia? Decoypia? He's a Belgian international. We're linked with him as well. That's only happened recently. Oh, he's a left back. Okay, all right, and that's why then. Okay, so basically, that I've just gone through the list of players that we'd like to potentially replace Trent. Yeah. Okay, so the next one I wanted to look at was I want to look at forwards. I've got to be honest. Like, I really have to be honest. Like we just watched an absolute shit show from these two against Chelsea. Like, we could have beat Chelsea. We were absolutely dreadful, and we were drunk, but we still could have beat Chelsea on Sunday. But we have two players up front who cannot do anything right. Like, Darwin Núñez Like the sooner he leaves, the better. For just for my sanity now. Like literally, just for my sanity. And Diogo Jota, love him or hate him, the guy must have a second job. Like I swear, the guy is now just playing FIFA. Like I think he just plays FIFA now. Like I don't actually think he does anything. Like I think he uses his thumbs more than his feet. Like the pair of them are so bad. Like as soon as you put Jota on the pitch, it feels like we're down to 10 men. It feels like we're down to 10 men. Jota owns an esports team. Jota's got a second job. Like I don't know what Jota does now. Like because he certainly doesn't play football for us anymore. And Darwin Núñez, oh my god! Like, did anyone see that header? Like, it almost went out for a corner. Like, it was an open goal. It's an open goal. They just head the ball into an open net. Like, so bad. You're so bad at football. So what I want to do is I want to bring up their numbers here. Yeah, so you can just see how bad they are. Yeah, how bad they've been this season. Yeah. And then what we can do is we can then look at players who we're being linked with who can replace them. Okay. So we can bring up a couple of players like Isaac, Ekitike. We can bring up Mbuemo, if I can spell his name right. We can also bring up Oshiman. Okay, we can't bring up Oshiman. Who else are we linked? Oh, we're linked with Sesko as well, by the way. Massively linked with Sesko right now. Okay, so I'll bring up these two. Mbuemo, that's his name there. MB. MB. Yeah, I haven't got any numbers for him, sorry. No, I haven't got any numbers for him. Anyway, I can do these here now. Who else? We've got Alvarez. Yeah, good point, Alvarez. Oh, actually, we could look at Ramos as well because I'm a massive fan of Ramos. Okay, so we've got a couple of players here, yeah. Okay, so Jonathan David, that's a good shout. That's a really good shout. Okay, right. So we got the likes of we got Punez and Jota, yeah. Big up everyone that's in here. 70 of you in here. If you haven't hit the like, subscribe, please do. It helps the algorithm. That's a good shout as well. He looks good. He looks good. Stassin. It's a good point. I think he's Belgium as well. Actually, there's another player as well I want to bring up. Goycrez numbers have to be looked at now. Okay, so you got Isaac, 25. Aerials, not very good in the air, by the way, if I'm completely honest. Like, that is a weird one, by the way. Non-penalty goals, 94. 94% non-penalty goals. Expected goals, 91. Passes in the box, 36. So a lot lower on passes in the box. Expected assists, 79. Attack actions, 74. Really high numbers. Like, really high numbers by him. Like, he's just perfect, really, for me, Isaac. Ekitike loves to be on the ball, 72%. Better aerials than Isaac. Non-penalty goals, really high, 86. Expected goals, 96, really high. He scores a lot of chances. Passes into the box. quite low, 36. Expected assist, 92, so he's a creator as well. Attacking actions, 91. He's heavily involved in the attack. Sesko, 61% for passes received. Likes to receive the ball a lot. Really good in the air, 92 percentile. Really good in the air. Scores a lot of penalties, by the way, so he gets 76%. Expected goals, he actually should score more. Like that is just true. Like he has a lot of chances that he doesn't score. Collects the ball quite a lot in the box. Expected assist, he's not a creator. And expected attacking actions are quite high as well. Like I see a lot of people, like definitely Donny Sam, who talks about Sesko being like another Nunes. The only thing I can say on Sesko is I do understand where Don's coming from. Like his numbers, not goals, but his actual all round play is a little bit like Nunes. Like it really is. LFC Walkman's just put it in there as well. But the only difference is he gets better every year. And that's the thing which makes me go, I mean, the whole club's ran on data. Like Liverpool is just data generated. Like it's what's made us successful. If you're looking at the data, Sesko's on that list. He really is. Let me just show you SofaScore. Let me just show you SofaScore and Sesko. Okay, so let me just bring up Sesko on SofaScore. Okay, just so you can see. All right. So this is Sesko on SofaScore. Yeah. So this is his career, and this is what I'm trying to talk about: the data element. Okay, so you've got this year. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Okay. So you got this year. If I just bring up this just in general, 43 games, 3,000 minutes, always played, 21 goals, 6 assists. Really good numbers. He's 21 years old, remember. Last season, lesser minutes, same amount of game time, 18 goals, 2 assists, which means he played less minutes and probably scored more goals in the minutes that he was there. So it's a really similar number. Season before that, he played less games. He played a few more minutes, similar goals, similar assists. Like, on minutes on the pitch in games, his numbers were still there. And then obviously his first season when he was like 18, he played 1,000 minutes. He got 6 goals and 2 assists. Like he had better numbers than Nunes now this season. But then you go back to when he was 17. Actually, I'm 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. When he was 17, he scored 21 goals and got 3 assists when he was 17. Like, it's really hard not to see where Sesko can go, like the progression that Sesko could have. It's really hard not to look at that and go, this guy's only going in one direction. Like, he's only going in one direction on the numbers. And if you look at the number of goals to shots, so he had 103 shots, 47 on target. I don't know what BCM means. But he scored 21 goals out of 47 on target. Season before, less shots on target, 18 goals. Season before that, he had a higher number. Like, he had a better season last season, like, compared to shots and time on the pitch. But it's hard not to look at the numbers and think, I mean, this guy really... Oh, big chances missed. 18 big chances missed. 15 big chances missed the season before. He doesn't... I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like I do see people in the chat saying, nah. But then let's just compare him to Nunes, okay? Let's just compare him to Nunes, okay? We can look at Nunes on it at his previous club as well. Okay, so career. Can we see that? Okay, so we've got Nunes here, yeah? Let's just get rid of that. 2,000 minutes, 7 goals, 5 assists. Pretty dreadful, if I'm honest. Season before, 3,000 minutes, 54 games, 18 goals, 13 assists. Oh yeah, so he got 11 goals in the Prem League. Okay, most of Sesko's goals are in the Bundesliga, by the way. Nunes, 15 goals, 4 assists, and then you got, when he was at Benfica, 34 goals, 4 assists, 13 goals, 10 assists, 16 goals. Okay, so let's look at his shooting. My God, 38 big chances missed in 2024. 20. He's not Nunes. I'm sorry. He's not Nunes. He just isn't. He's not Nunes. Like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see the Nunes similarities in the big chances missed. I don't know. He's 21. Like, I know we don't want a project. I do feel like we probably will go for Sesko. Like, I do feel like all the data points at Tesco for me. I mean, that's fair. People don't rate him. Okay. All right. So we looked at Sesko. So let's have a look at Alvarez. Okay. Let's have a look at Alvarez. In fact, should we have a look at Isak? Let's have a look at Isak. I just want to look at Isak's numbers in general because they're quite staggering. Like, okay, so this is his career. Okay, so 3,000 minutes, 27 goals, 6 assists. Season before, 3,000 minutes, pretty much 25 goals, 2 assists. I mean, he had better numbers last season, like goals to time on pitch. Season before that, 1,800 minutes, 11 goals, 2 assists. And then you got his previous club, 10 goals, 17 goals, 16 goals. I mean, he is a scorer. Like, he really is. 107 shots, 51 on target, 27 goals, 21 big chances missed. 51 shots on target again, like same as last season. 23 big chances missed. Yeah, I mean, his numbers are phenomenal, aren't they? Let's be fair. Like, they should just go and get Isak. They should. Like, everything just points at, like, just go and sign Isak and we're on the way. Like, you know, was he 26 years old? It's absolute monstrosity, isn't he? Let's have a look at Alvarez. There's a lot of rumours about Alvarez. The fact that he wanted to come to us last year is wild. Okay, just big numbers, man. They're big players, these, aren't they? I'm so happy that we're looking at these type of players that just loads of goals. 3,400 minutes, played every single game this season. Like, he's never injured, this guy. 27 goals, 5 assists, 19 goals, 13 assists at Man City. That's the reason why Man City haven't done well this season, is because they got rid of him. Like, he was an assist machine as well. First season they got him when he was 21, 17 goals, 4 assists. And this is when he was at Independente winning the league. 18 goals, 6 assists, 23 goals, 14 assists. He's just an absolute monster. Man, he's missed 8 big chances. He's missed 8 big chances this season. That's it. Oh, man. I mean, for me, I'm with you. I think it's Alvarez over Isak. Like, at least with Alvarez, you ain't getting any issues with injuries. Like, he's only missed. Like, hang on, can we just work this out? If you add all of the big chances missed in his entire career, I don't think that adds up to what Núñez has missed at Liverpool. Julian Alvarez, man. Jesus Christ, what a player. What a player. He's just turned 25, lads. He's just turned 25. Oh man, don't even talk about Ramos to me. Neil, don't even talk about Ramos to me. I've been talking about Ramos for time. This guy is a better version of Jota. You know what? We're gonna bring up Ramos's numbers. We're gonna bring up Ramos. Julian Alvarez has missed less big chances his entire career than Núñez has at Liverpool. Can we just put that into perspective? Can we just put that one into perspective? That is mental. That is absolutely mental. Alvarez has missed less big chances in his entire career than Núñez has just when he's been at Liverpool. You know what blows my mind about Ramos, Neil? He's never on the pitch long, and his numbers are off the scale. Like, he's got 15 goals and 6 assists. He's been on the pitch for 1,500 minutes. Like, the season before, 1,800 minutes, 14 goals, 1 assist. Season before that, when he was at Benfica, full season, 27 goals, 5 assists. The guy's an absolute monster. And he doesn't have a lot of shots. Like, 40 shots on target, 15 goals. 27 shots on target, 14 goals. He's missed 24 big chances, but, I mean, he has missed a few big chances this season. That's a fair point. But they miss loads of chances, don't they, PSG? They really do. He's still only 24, I think. He's proper number 9, isn't he? Proper. He looked really good in the Euros too. You're not wrong. I reckon we could get him out of there, you know. I reckon we could get him out of PSG, you know. He's hardly playing any games. Like, how old is he? Is he 23? "23 years old, lads. Seriously? Seriously, he's 23. You don't think he's good? You don't think Ramos is good? I think we need to. I don't think you're wrong. I think we need 2 number 9s. Like, I don't see either of those two staying in Núñez and Jota. I just don't. I'm actually going to bring up Jota's numbers. Actually, just want to show you how bad Jota's been this season. Like, I know you've seen it with your eyes, but you can actually look at it with the numbers as well. He still did better than Núñez, by the way, which is really hard. 9 goals, 3 assists, 15 goals, 4 assists, 7 goals, 8 assists. He's not really been that good for a while. Like, his numbers in 2023-24 were actually good compared to how long he was on the pitch. But then you've got to go back like 3 years when he was getting 20 goals, 13, 10. He's not been prolific. Jota's never been prolific. But what's so good about Jota? He just doesn't shoot that much. He doesn't have a huge amount of shots. Like, he never really has a huge amount of shots. Like, he did that season when he scored 21 goals. He had 124 shots, but he was the main guy like that season. Like, got used a lot. 17 big chances this season is a lot for him. Yeah, I just think it's time to probably move him on now. Like, I just think it's time to probably move him on, and I don't really think he kind of fits our play either. So I'm absolutely fine with just moving him on now. Is anyone else on this list that you want to look at? Jonathan David. Should we have a look at Jonathan David? Because this guy's free. Like, we can get Jonathan David on a free. Let's have a look at Jonathan David. Jonathan David's 26, by the way, just in case you didn't know. He's available on free transfer. Numbers are great. Always plays, never injured. 25 goals, 26 goals, 19 goals. Really solid. Shooting. Has a lot of shots. Misses a lot of chances. Like, misses big chances. Not Nunez level, but he does miss chances. 26, 24, 19, 18. But it doesn't really matter. He provides the goals. Like, I mean, looking at his numbers to shots on target, he's basically a 50-50 man. So every two shots, there's a goal on target. That's pretty insane numbers, if I'm completely honest. I'll give you Osherman as well, because I think we're going for Osherman. Like, I just don't see us going for anyone else now. Like, everything, all of the information I've heard is Osherman. Like, it was Osherman in January. It was Osherman the year before. Like Edwards is a huge fan of Osherman. Has been for years. He's got 33 goals in 36 games, 17 goals in 32 games in a poor Napoli team, 31 goals in 39 games in the team with Kvaratskhelia, 18 goals in 32 games, him and Kvaratskhelia, and then obviously he got 10 goals in 30 games when he first signed, and then he got 17 goals. Like, Osherman's just turned 26. So, we're going back like 20, 24, 23, 22, 21. Like, he's scoring 31 goals in 39 games when he was 22. Like, his numbers are bonkers. Like, they just are. Like, I mean, he takes a lot of shots. Let's be fair. Like, he absolutely takes a lot of shots. Like, but isn't that what you want? Like, you want your guy to take loads of shots, but he scores loads of goals. So I ain't got an issue with your guy taking loads of shots when he scores loads of goals. I mean, he missed loads of big chances this year. At 184 shots, I mean, that is phenomenal. Like, the guy is consistently in the box, taking shots. Like, that's where you want him. That's just where you want him. That's not true. Like, it's not like this 400k thing is not true. Like, it's come from his agent now that he's happy to take 300k or even 250. Like, he's reasonable. He's a predator. He's an absolute monster. He wins so many balls in the air as well. Should we have a look at his defending's actually pretty good, by the way. He wins a lot of balls. Accurate passes, passing accuracy. So passing accuracy is not bad, actually. We look at his team play. So key passes 40, 28, 37. So he's involved in a bit. Big chances created. He created 14 big chances. So he's involved, and he obviously got 7 assists. I mean, I don't really know what to say. Like, I mean, people say that he gets injured. Like, he plays pretty much all the games. I mean, 2021 is when he fractured his cheek, so he was out for a while because he had to wear a mask. Who was the other guy you wanted to look at? Goycrez. So let me just copy his name. Let me just look at Goycrez, because I mean, we could look at midfielders, but I mean, to be fair, we probably just need to look at strikers, because that's been a real big problem for us this season. And against Chelsea was no different. Like, let's be honest. Okay, so Goycrez numbers are just nuts. Like, he scored 50 goals this season. He got 35 the season before. He got 21 the season before. He got 18 the season before that, and he got 5 when he was in the Championship. I think he was in the Championship when he got 18 and 21. Played for Coventry, but he was the best player in the Championship. Goycrez, I'm fine with that as well. Like, I think the numbers are there to back it up. For Goycrez, has a huge amount of shots. He has a huge amount of shots. Goycrez. I don't know what just happened there. Hang on, that's it. Oops. Shooting. Yeah, it has a huge amount of shots. Missed 31 big chances this season. I mean, what 178 shots he's had. Like, these numbers are mental. But this is the thing about it. Like they're being played as number 9s. Like, I'm with you. We need more physicality up front. Like, I totally agree. But we just need a guy that stands in the box. We need a guy whose heat map is in here and not here. Like, we don't need to have a forward here. Stick him in here. What do you want me to look at? You want me to look at Stassin? Let me have a look at Stassin for you. 2 seconds. So let's have a look at Stassin. Okay, so Stassin's numbers. He's only 20 years old, remember. So Stassin's numbers, 29 shots, 14 goals. He's played 34 games this season. He's only missed 3 big chances. I mean, Stassin the assassin, you're not wrong, are you? Like, his numbers are there. Yeah, no, he's everywhere. He's everywhere but in the box. He's everywhere but where we need him, in the box. I'm sorry, he's not. I don't need a project. You either get me. Okay, so I'm going to put my 3 in there. I'm going to go in a minute as well. So I'm going to put my 3, my 1, 2, and 3 in here. I'm going to put my 1, 2, and 3. See if you agree. Yeah, I'm putting realistic ones in there as well, by the way. And I've taken Isak out because we're just not going to sign him. So they're my 3 that I think we could get. I think we could get Alvarez if we offered enough money, and maybe even threw Nunes in. Osherman's 60 million, so I'm going to put the numbers in there. 60 million. Alvarez, I think, would be 90. They want their money back. But they haven't actually paid that, by the way, yet. And Ramos, I think, would cost 60 as well. That's a good point. Like, that is a good point. Alvarez with Nunes and 50 million. I think that's a good deal, don't you? 60 million for Osherman. Ramos would be about 50 million, I think. I think they paid 30 for him, so they double your money. I think that would be an interesting one. Who have you put in here? You put Cunha, Ekatike, Sesko. I mean, they're all data numbers. Them, Lee, you're not wrong, mate. They're all data. They're all data players. Like, every single one of them will be sitting on the data list, and they'll be like, "Oh, I don't know. I think it's Alvarez. I think it's Alvarez. I think we go for Alvarez. You know, I really do. I really do. Like, and what I will say about Alvarez is I think he's really ambitious. Like, I think he's a really ambitious player, and I think he will want to win trophies. And there's an element of he went to Atletico because he didn't really have a choice. Like, he was getting kicked out of Manchester City, and there's an element of, look, am I gonna win the Champions League with these guys? Like, am I really gonna win the La Liga with these guys? Like, am I really gonna win the Spanish league with these guys? Like, you know, they're not investing the money in other areas. Like, they've still got quite old defenders. Like, they're paying the manager like 50 million quid a year or something daft. Like, his wages are bonkers. So you have to sit there and think, is Alvarez want to win? Like, if he wants to win trophies, he might need to move elsewhere. And if Liverpool come in with a big offer and they're interested in Nunes, like Nunes ticks all the boxes for Simeone, I think maybe there's a chance we could get Alvarez out of there. But you're going to have to throw money. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today, all right? Big up everyone that's tuned in. If you haven't hit the like and subscribe, please do. If you've got any more comments, definitely drop it in the chat and I'll get back to you. But 20 times, if you're going to parade, amazing. Trent's gone, is what it is. We looked at some players that can replace him. If you've got any more suggestions, stick them in the chat. If you want me to do like another show and maybe talk about something specifically, drop me a super chat with some details on, and we'll see what we do. Yeah, you can check me out on other shows. I'll be on the Football Terrace. I'll be on Jamie Phillips. I'll be on Ends Man. I'll also be on Don's on Friday. If you haven't liked, subscribe, please do. And you have a wonderful bank holiday Monday, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We've got Slot, we've got Edwards, we've got Hughes, we've got money that we're going to spend, and we're going to sell, and we're going to buy, and we're going to improve. And we just looked at some players, and we've also linked with some of those players. And maybe I'll do another show in the next couple of days talking about left backs and midfielders. All right. But you take care, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.